Ryuka, come here. I want to show you this book.
A
I think
book?
a book. A
You,
book.
you
Yeah,
know I
come
don't
take a
read
look at
books.
this.
I
Yeah,
don't read a book.
you do read books. Well, I mean, you have to find a book that you want to read, right? So this book, I'm sure you're going to want to read it. It's called The Forest.
Forest?
Yes, yes, come take a look. Come take a look. Just
Okay.
just give me 1 minute here. Take a
Okay.
look at this. Look, even the picture looks cool. So it's a fantasy book called The
Mm-hmm.
Forest. Hey guys, this is Victor from Vitagenics, and I just want to make a quick announcement about a new book coming out from Ben Greenfield. He's got this really cool fantasy novel. I mean, usually he publishes, health guru stuff. But anyway, I'm excited because his book is targeted at young adults, and I have a 15-year-old daughter. And he's got a page here, and I'm sure you've already seen it all over the place. But one of the reasons why I'm pointing this out is because my daughter and I will use this as part of her unschooling. And so I've already created character sheets. So we have this thing where she gets a book that she likes, and then every time as she reads the book, when she comes across a new character, she'll fill out information about that character and then keep a log about that as we go through the history of it, and then do it in both English and Japanese because she happens to be bilingual. So if you have a multilingual child, this is a pretty cool way to help maintain and develop it. And like when she did this with like a series of Japanese books, and then after every few pages or so, she would actually explain it to me in English. So she was also working on her translation skills. So anyway, yeah, new book called The Forest by Ben Greenfield, and I'm looking forward to it. And we'll probably be, or my daughter will probably be blogging about it also. And actually, I'm going to let you listen to what she has to say about it uh, as she and I together take a look at Ben's announcement here about the new book. Oh, one thing I almost forgot. In addition to filling out the character sheets by hand, right? So that's to help her with her handwriting, writing in English and Japanese. Then also, after she does that, we actually not kind of transcribe, but create a blog. And this blog here years ago. She had started to read a series of books called Delta Quest, which is targeted more at I wouldn't say not young children, but the tweens, I guess. And you can see here that we had a bunch of information. Like every time, again, she found a new character, we made a blog entry for that character. And so in this case, she got through and had a bunch of these characters defined as she went through them. And then if I look, and then as she comes across the character again in the book, she would go back to that blog post and we would update it. Now, in this case, I was actually typing in as she was explaining, but she was writing by hand on paper in Japanese and English about each character and also these historical inputs or these chronological updates as she went through the book. So I'll end up creating another blog like this for Ben Greenfield's new book, The Forest, when we get our hands on that around the holiday season or in the new year, I guess. So anyway, let's hear what my daughter has to say about it. Forest.
Hmm.
Check it out. This is from a guy that I follow, Ben Greenfield.
Mm.
He usually writes health stuff, but anyway, check this out. This is like he gave us like a sample from the book.
Mm-hmm.
Upon stepping into a dark shed in the middle of the forest, twin brothers River and Terran are transported to a remote prisoner island in the magical world of Arbor.
Is that written like the earth and water?
Ah,
Control?
River. Yeah, so
Yeah.
River. So actually, he really has two sons.
You mean
Their
the
na-
writer?
yeah, the writer, Ben Greenfield, he has two sons. Their names are River and Terran. And
Mm.
River for water, and Terran is another word for earth.
And they control it
And
in
yeah,
this
yeah.
book?
So right, right. So then he gives them the power to control the elements, water and earth. That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Actually, I really like the name. The forest. I
Yeah, yeah.
like
That's what. Yeah,
nature.
exactly. That's what I thought. Right. So
Like,
nature
mm,
and magic, and kids that they're a little younger than you actually. I don't know how old they are in the book, but
mm,
anyway. This book is targeted at young adults, so I think it's going to be perfect for you.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
I'll
So
read it.
all right, and then it'll become like your unschooling, one of your unschooling projects. Where you do the
Mm,
kind of blogging and do the You'll do the Japanese and English for this.
I don't know
Okay.
about that,
What?
but
It'll be
I'll read
exciting
it.
because we'll do it together.
Yeah. Let's read
Right?
it together.
All
The
right.
cover looks really cool.
Yeah, yeah, I like it. I like it. He's got some other artwork inside too, actually. So, um,
Okay.
okay. Castle. So,
Okay.
all right. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, man.
Really excited to read it.
Okay, let's rock it.
Yay.
All right.